Chrissy Teigen revealing that her miscarriage was actually an abortion. Following the loss of her unborn child 2 years ago, American model and chef Chrissy Teigen has come out to reveal that she actually lost baby Jack to an abortion and not a miscarriage. She made this known while speaking at the proper Daley's A Day of Unreasonable Conversation Summit, saying, and I quote, "2 years ago, when I was pregnant with Jack, John, and my third child, I had to make a lot of difficult and heartbreaking decisions. It became very clear around halfway through that he would not survive and that I wouldn't either without any medical intervention." End of quote. She went on discussing her miscarriage before stopping herself, saying, and I quote again, "Let's just call it what it was. It was an abortion to save my life for a baby that had absolutely no chance. And to be honest, I never ever put that together until actually a few months ago." She continued, "I fell silent, feeling weird that I hadn't made sense of it that way. I told the world we had a miscarriage, the world agreed, and we had a miscarriage. All the headlines said it was a miscarriage. And I became really frustrated that I didn't, in the first place, say what it was. And I felt silly that it had taken me over a year to actually understand that we had had an abortion," end of quote. This revelation is, however, coming as a result of the U.S. Supreme Court's recent decision to overturn the Roe v. Wade ruling, which has allowed states to block abortion access. If you would recall, in a 2020 Instagram post, Chrissy Teigen revealed that she and her husband, singer John Legend, had lost baby Jack after 20 weeks of pregnancy, stating that complications didn't give him a fighting chance at life. Without specifying the baby's condition, she added that they were never able to stop the bleeding and to give the baby the fluids he needed, despite bags and bags of blood transfusions. It just wasn't enough. Well, after a crazy few years, including a few rounds of failed IVF treatments, Chrissy Teigen and John Legend are awaiting the arrival of their third child.
While we're going through this, in my head, I'm like, there's a lot of responsibility on celebrities' shoulder.
Yeah.
Like, what's the shalai? Why do you need to? Because if it was a normal human being, I don't think they need to explain too much to the world and say, okay, I went from miscarriage, now it is an abortion and all that. Because, I mean, people would ask questions. People would say, okay, where's your child and all that. But I still feel like some things are private. Let it just be private. But they need to explain to the world as to what happened and why they lost their baby. And it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years.
So I feel the exact way, because I was looking at the comment section of the post, and people were mad. They're like, so what was the reason? Literally, like, what was the reason? Why did you have to come out? He told us it was one thing, we've accepted it's one thing, we've moved on. 2 years later, come back to tell us it's another thing. Like, it makes absolutely no sense. What's our business with the thing? Oh, why is this coming up? We don't care about it. Oh, my man, I'm like, this just makes you look bad. Now, it's a different case if the reason why she was bringing this out was because she was trying to pass across some points that was supposed to help the Roe versus Wade.
Yeah.
But she just said it as, I just realized now it's abortion that we had. Okay, so this
After
information,
1 year.
what should we now do with it? Exactly, because like it has happened, You've done what you wanted to do 2 years after.
It feels like a case of somebody's trying to blackmail you. If you don't say it, I will tell the world what happened.
You know, that was the first thing that came to my head, that maybe someone came to her that, oh, you've been carrying miscarriage and you've been getting pity from people. Maybe if you don't say it, so she decided to maybe take the bull by the horns. Because that was like what was at the back of my head.
Okay, so no,
I
don't like to speculate about things, because she could have said, oh, one of the doctors is saying that they want to. I can now see the points, but there was no points. I'm not going to guess the points for you if you're not going to tell us. If you could come 2 years after to come and tell us, you can... Please, the thing just set me off, I beg.
Anyways, I don't even know whether to say sorry for the abortion.
I don't even know at this point.
We have said sorry for the miscarriage, but sorry again.